She said she'd be right back.
It's time to put on the music. It's time to light the light. It's time to put on the show. The
Hey,
puppet.
you step with her back.
Okay. Alright, sounds good.
Oops, there we go. Alright. Hello, my fellow tricksters and their victims. Locommander here. And today we are again going to be playing the Krigstead Chronicles D&D campaign.
Welcome, everyone. It's been a while. I know that we've been through some things in this past month since we last reconvened. Does anyone remember where we're at? Who wants to do the recap?
Got it.
If I get to choose, I'm gonna choose the one who is just being fed like a little birdie.
Oh, me?
Why not?
I mean, literally the only thing I remember is what happened, like, the last few seconds.
So what I remember is that we found out and determined that Lou's creators still have a level of control, and that upon finding that out, they were actually able to make Mini Lou incredibly nice and not at all crass in language, which
They will pay for
was
this.
not normal nor right.
They will pay for this.
Yeah, and I think we were coming to the conclusion that we were going to have to take action on this. I don't remember if we were going to at that moment, but that is what I remember. There was another thing, but I forgot it.
We were invited to a town called Met to find like someone who would be more of an expert on the matter of Warforged.
Yes, and you were invited there by a gnomish guard by the name of Sai.
And in a week, I will be using sending to send him a message to find out where he is so we can convene and do whatever it is we have to do.
Yes, he was a Nomekian guard.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, I can't get. I get a kick
It's a
out
shame
of
his
that.
name wasn't Piccolo.
No, his name was Sai, spelt with an X.
I'm calling him.
Is that the number of times he's gonna sigh from interact?
I have no idea. Maybe.
Why?
Maybe that's what he does every time somebody tries to break the fourth wall and call.
I mean, he's a gnome. He's a Mechian, and he's a guard, is he not?
He very much, yes.
Is he distant cousin to Nail?
No.
I
And
don't
if
know
so-
what that means.
And if so, we could give him a gun, and his signature move would be a nail gun.
Oh my god. Ellie doesn't get these references.
No, I don't. I'm sorry. Nail gun. I kind of understand that reference, but like anything further than the tool,
I assure you, you
I-
do not get the reference.
I get the reference to like the tool, a nail gun.
It's
I
not
get
a reference to
bit
the.
of the reference, but beyond that,
There's a warrior of the Namekian people that was named Nail. That was the one that Piccolo fused with on Namek.
And in the abridged series, the joke is made of what to call the special beam cannon. And Nail was like, nail gun?
Damn, that's good.
anyway.
Why am I
Anyway,
hearing
yes,
like
so that's-
whispers?
That is because you are listening to the Pocket Bard.
Which now is a perfect time to plug Pocket Bard.
Yeah.
DM.
Pocket Bard is a lovely audio tool which we are using in order to make all of the sounds that are not our voices throughout the campaign. It is a wonderful tool that gives us a wide variety of sound effects, like a wolf's howl. Oh, so good. We also have rumbles from a rock slide, and various other things, like a dead body falling.
Specifically into water, apparently.
Well, there's two different ones. You can have one falling into a body of water, or you can have one just falling.
What does the crowd sound like? Instead of the whisper.
Crowd sounds like a crowd. Anyway, so we're gonna keep this a little bit light right now because the intensity of this situation isn't very high. We are currently at the Enchanter's office, talking to them about you just received the Dwarvenite staff that they were enchanting, and you've successfully paid for that. And they were giving an update to Ludiclankly's new mask.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be getting simulacrum and other abilities from it.
The kitty has abandoned me. He got his pets and now he's leaving.
As is tradition.
Yes. As is his right. Anyways. Let's see. I forget where exactly we are. We're still in that enchanter's place, right?
Correct. You are still at the Enchanters. The last thing that was happening was Ludiclankly was getting an update on when the mask would be available, and it sounds like it'd be available in another day or two.
Where is the enchanters on the map? I'm trying to figure out where on the map we are.
The Enchanters is going to be at number 10, I believe.
Okay.
I believe that's where I said.
So that is about here.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but the whispering just makes me want to start going, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga.
Well, if you start doing that, then we're gonna have to bust into a different song entirely as well.
I just got this feeling deep inside of me. And I'm stopping right there.
Baby, you just don't realize what you do
What
to
you do to
me.
me. I'm glad that everyone else kind of understood where that was going. I love it.
In his mental state right now, basically draws the design for like that instrument that I mentioned.
Didn't Lou just collapse?
Essentially a like. Oh wait, yes, forgot. Dang it!
Unless I'm remembering
Wow.
wrong.
I'm on the ground.
Unless I'm remembering wrong, Lou just collapsed after we put the anti-divination thing on him, the anti-scrying thing.
I thought well, oh wait, it might have ended after I collapsed, but the plan I was going to have was getting up, but basically being in safety mode, where it's like Lou is basically kind of like what happened to Mini Lou. He got shut down,
Okay.
started up again, and is now in default mode.
So basically,
right.
Lou,
Now
when
I
we
remember.
first met him.
Ludiclankly has just collapsed, and before he boots back up, there is a moment while he is still down and out, and Zapar was blaming the enchanters for outright murder of Ludiclankly. That's where we
Because-
were at.
Oh yeah,
I did drop like a.
and Zapar was uncharacteristically emotional. He is very upset.
If you see her roll on roll 20, it's just because I was fixing everything.
I believe the last thing that was said was something akin to, look, accidents happen with magic, and there are always interesting interactions between magical artifacts and magically created entities. You can never really tell how something's going to respond to a magical item until after it's been applied.
Real quick.
It's not quite our fault.
Real quick, it is relevant. What kind of what kind of clothing is he wearing?
He is wearing some of the finest garments that you've seen in a worker.
I mean, is he like wearing robes? Is he wearing like a shirt and pants? What is he wearing?
Oh,
He
Jesus.
is wearing a it is a button down long sleeve shirt, white. The pants are black, and over the white shirt is a corseted vest,
Ah.
the color of green.
His sharp fashion sense will not save him from Zapar's wrath.
Yes, it also, if you happen to look around, which I don't think that Zapar would, but perhaps some other party members might. There is a coat and a cloak that are of the same color and style as the vest on the coat rack by the door.
So he's a straight up, almost modern businessman. Um, I'm gonna reach out and grab him by his collar, and I'm gonna like pull him closer, and I'm just like, "Don't you tell me how magic works! I'm a wizard, goddammit! Fix it!"
Alright, at this time, Ludiclankly is able to start booting up again. And as Zapar is laying hands on the head of the Enchanters Guild, he looks at Zapar, grabs him by the wrist, and says, "Unhand me this instant, and maybe I can do something. But, frankly, I don't think that's possible."
Good morning. How can I help you?
Zapar, can I get you to roll a perception check, because you are currently very upset and very distracted over the amount of distraughtness that you're having. Silra and Calypso, I will allow you both, since you've both been keeping your level heads about this, notice immediately that that Ludiclankly is getting active again.
Sorry, am I rolling with disadvantage here?
Yes, because you are very distracted at the moment.
5.
Yeah. So you don't notice that Ludiclankly is entering up a boot up sequence.
Zapar, and I'm gonna put my hand where he's gripping the keeper's shirt and say, Lou's coming too. I don't think this man did anything to him.
Yeah, he's rebooting. I think we're fine.
I'm going to let go of the shirt, and Zapar is already kind of resolving to destroy this man's entire business if Lou isn't fine.
As you release his shirt, his hand on your wrist also slackens.
And I'm gonna rush over to Lou and say, "Lou, are you all right?"
Hello, I'm LDC, Liquid Dispensive Construct.
What
That must be a hard reboot.
What are you talking about? You're Ludiclankly.
Ah, is that what you would designate me?
I'm gonna look at the enchanter. What is this?
I haven't the foggiest idea. After all, I didn't construct him.
I'm gonna say, is Miniloo still around? Or did Miniloo also end up going through that reset?
Miniloo also went through a reset, but went through a different reset. So Miniloo is there and it is like, did you call for me? How can I be of service?
Oh no. Okay. Okay. There's got to be the memories in there somewhere.
I could always chance it and try to use another wish.
Lou like starts mixing a drink real quick and hands it to you, but it's something incredibly sweet, like you always want, Zafar. Here you go.
I just take the
Your
drink.
friend seems right as rain to me.
I take the drink, just dazed, just not even really paying attention as I take the drink, like almost like robotically, just he doesn't remember us.
I was gonna say, do you know who I am?
Are you my owner?
We're your friends.
Friends. Ah, friends. And you see like Lou twitch a second and stuff like that, and it's like something is logging back in, or like floating back into his head. And if like Sapar drinks his drink, it's like he'll notice that it's exactly the way that Lou has prepared it for him multiple times.
Zapar will take a sip of the drink. And you just see like the barest hint of a smile on his face before he puts on his usual act of too sweet.
Oh, I'm so sorry. And he takes the drink real quick and he gives you another one that's like now bitter.
Now he has to pretend to like it. He's gonna just down the whole thing in one gulp.
Alright, as you do that, I'm gonna need you to roll not only a constitution check, but after you roll constitution, I'm gonna have you roll performance. And with that constitution, your performance is gonna be at disadvantage.
Ah. So 8.
Alright. With that roll, you are going to kind of struggle with drinking it. That's going to include things like sputtering or like coughing. It's very noticeable that you think that it's very strong and bitter.
I just say, perfect.
I will make your drinks like that.
I was gonna say, can you make me a drink?
Yes. And Lou like makes a drink and it's exactly like the way that he would prepare it for you.
His memories are still in there, but
The interface is messed up.
if we remove the anti-scrying, maybe he'll go back to normal. But if we do, his makers will be able to interfere with him again.
Well,
The choice is yours. You simply have to choose one way or the other. Which do you prefer? After all, you can't have it both ways, it seems.
I'm a wizard. I can have it however way I want.
You say
I mean-
that now, but the real question is, you do you have the magical chutzpah to perform?
Not at this time. That's the beauty of magic. It can always be improved.
Indeed. However, if you're going to improve it, it might as well be done elsewhere. As for we've come to the limits of what we're capable of here.
I'm going to, while we're making this decision, I'm just going to, I'm going to say hi. I'm going to go to Lou DeClingle and say hi. So it seems like your memories are in there. Your name is Lou DeClinkley.
Ah, yes. I'll call myself Lou DeClink from now on.
And say, my name is Silura.
Good day, Master Sarah.
Silura for a song. I say, here we have Calypso. And here we have Zapar. Say, we've been traveling with you now for months, and we all sort of have two jobs. We work for the Countess, apparently are doing work for her, but we also have a mobile tavern.
Oh, yes. So you brought me to man your tavern.
We did not buy you. You are a free person.
You are.
Lou
If
just
he's
looks
free,
very-
then may I have him? I could use a talented individual such as himself.
Free as in he
Not
has his
that kind of free.
free as in he has his own self and free will.
He has autonomy and free will.
He doesn't belong to anyone but himself.
registering ownership, registering self as owner,
I like that.
conflict.
I say,
The enchanter, after hearing Luda Clankley say that there was some conflict of himself being owner of himself, kind of weasels his way in and slides an arm around Luda Clankley.
Zapar is drawing his sword and attempting to sever said arm.
I'm just gonna look directly at the guy and I say, no.
But there wouldn't be a conflict if he came with me.
Oh, there would be a conflict.
Yeah, you would have a conflict with us.
Duly noted. And he backs off.
We'll figure this out in a minute, but let's get the hell away from that guy. Luda Clankley, follow me out. And I walk out of the building.
Lou follows you like a little duckling.
We don't want to figure this out in front of that guy. He's clearly an opportunist.
Out of curiosity, is Luda Clankley waddling like a duck?
Yeah.
Or just kind of meandering
That's
as
all
if
over
a
it.
duckling would?
Both. It's like kind of waddling back and forth because it's like, oh, I'm still registering my legs, and also imprinted on these three.
Oh, you imprinted. That means I'm now actually the mom of the group.
Does that make me the dad?
No, that makes you the uncle that everybody is trying to keep in line.
So wait, the mom of the group has been sleeping with the uncle of the group.
Look, This is not a CK. This is not a Crusader Kings 3 game where I could say incest for the wincest.
That's not technically incest.
It's incest enough.
It's at least incest adjacent. I get it. Anyways,
No, bad Sapar. Bad. That is incest. It is not incest adjacent. It is incest. Bad. Bad.
well, if you're calling Zapar the uncle, that would mean that Zapar would be likely either Silra's brother, which would be gross in this situation, or that either she or Zapar is married to the other's sibling.
During this, Mini Lou has made like a wooden doll of himself, so now there's like a third, even smaller Lou.
Oh,
What is Calypso
I've
doing in all of this?
got it.
As Zapar and Lou are walking out, and I assume Sora, I'm gonna turn back to the shopkeeper. And I'm gonna say, "Thanks for all your help, bye-sies," and leave, following behind. And while is Zapar and Sora arguing about incest out loud?
No, that's happening out of character.
Okay. Then I'll come up to Mini Lou and say, "I like your mini Lou."
Oh yes, I don't I wanted to make a friend, and he holds it up, and it looks like the angriest Lou you've ever seen.
Pretty.
I am going to. I'm going to start picking up rocks along the road as I find them, and I'm going to be casting Helmor's memory vessel.
Okay.
And I am going to be doing this repeatedly, each one a little portion of the time I've spent with Lou. And I'm just tossing them to Lou so that he can view the memory.
Alright.
I can only put up to 5 minutes on each one, but
Yeah, you are limited to how much you can put on each one. As you do this, Lou, Zapar, are you putting them in Lou's hand specifically, or are you like tossing them? How are you transferring these stones to Lou?
I literally just looking over my shoulder, I'm like, think fast, and I toss it over to Lou.
All right, I'm gonna need Lou to give me a dexterity check.
Good thing Lou's good at those.
Awesome. Lou, you catch that first stone, and as soon as it touches your hand, you go into a, like, micro trance where you spend, like, the next second or two, like, downloading and viewing a memory that Zapar is now going to describe.
So he's literally starting from the moment he and Lou met. So that first stone is literally the first 5 minutes that from the moment he met Lou. And I just remembered it's from Zapar's perspective. So any internal dialogue Zapar was having with himself, will be heard by the person holding the stone as well.
Okay, can we get a little taste of what was Zapar's inner dialogue when first meeting this robot person
I'd
that
also like to
dispensed it?
mention that at this point in time, he's also for the first time meeting Calypso and
Yep.
Silra,
Yep.
and getting first impressions of each of them, as well as the chaos of the Goblin Raid that was happening
Oh
at
God.
the beginning.
Yeah, Zapar didn't think this through.
The meat
He was a very different person when they all first met.
Yes, he was. So let's hear some of that inner monologue.
Hmm.
I'm itching to hear this.
A real life Tin Man. I suppose they could be useful.
Lou hands you a drink, but it obviously came out of his nose and finger.
Cause yeah, when Zapar first met the party, he saw them as just tools in his own endeavors.
Zapar might also have been hung over at the time. After all, it was the day after the Harvest Festival.
True. Zapar would have been hungover.
Oh my gosh, what is this? What is this feeling? Oh, to everyone when I make them drinks.
Alright.
Zapar just, here's the next stone.
This
The,
fully the meat toboggan memory.
yeah, this one is the meat toboggan memory.
At this point, it's also important to remind Lou that as you've been rebooted, you do have a small recollection of having been created by goblins, and you've just been handed a stone that allows you to relive a memory of a meat toboggan, which is made out of the corpses of dead goblins.
And I believe being
As
dragged
it's
by
being
goblins. I believe it's also being dragged by goblins.
Yes.
Lou, the thing is that Lou in these early days was still like learning about like living things and was basically like, oh yes, we can repurpose parts and then we can put them back together later if we want to.
Very much how people don't work.
And that's the hard way.
Out of curiosity, after having seen this in action, for like the second time, are you saying that out loud after you've revisited these memories?
Yes, it was like Lou saying out loud a bit was just like, huh, living things are like meat things can't be put back together.
The next memory I'm gonna show him is gonna be him just before he met the Countess.
I'm gonna say after that one, Lou is kind of going through like mental like going through a whole lot. Like essentially, like his body will continue following you, but now his like mind is fully focused on putting things together.
Putting things together.
Lou, as you finish watching these memories, what are you doing with the stones?
Lou is eating them.
Oh. That's an interesting thing to do with them. They have no they're not consumed when they're used. You can literally review the same memory over and over again from the same stone.
Oh, yeah, Lou has integrated armor, so essentially when he eats them, they just end up popping up again, like, on his, like, suit. Kind of like the teeth did.
Talking memory block.
Alright, then here's what I'm gonna say about this. As you integrate them into your own body, they start pop they start appearing in random places, like on your shoulder, on your forearm, and various places like that, along your back. Calypso, Silra, as this is happening, and you notice that Lude Clankley's body is morphing once again to incorporate these stones that he's eating, what do you have to say or do?
Well, I wasn't expecting him to eat rocks.
Better than some of the other things he's eaten.
I'm just gonna
But I guess
find a
now we know
memory
where all
that
those teeth went.
I'm just gonna find a memory that's on his like bicep and look at it and just start poking it.
You poke the stone, and you instantly start reliving the memory, and your body kind of just seizes up there for a moment as you relive that memory. That memory is the meat sled memory.
Right.
From
Yeah.
from Zapar's perspective.
So you're seeing me laughing the other goblins like they're in HD quality.
Snap out of it. I look at Zapar and I say, I can't believe you did that. We did that. What the fuck is wrong with us?
Did you seriously forget that?
I must have repressed the memory or something.
Yeah, I feel like I know what memory you're talking about, and I don't even know why I went along with it.
I was new to society, so I didn't exactly know how things worked back then.
I mean, it didn't really bother me.
I noticed, and I look to you as being a role model in how society works as a whole.
Oh,
Illusion shattered.
in that memory of the meat toboggan, there was internal dialogue from Zapar.
Some of that internal dialogue, I am gonna probably say, does mention something about how efficient this
Yes.
sled is at moving.
Yes. Internally, Zapar is like, very efficient, very resourceful. I like this one.
Goblin blood makes a very efficient lubricant underneath this toboggan.
I should collect some sometime.
Maybe analyze what it's actually made out of. Maybe we could synthesize it.
Or better yet, why synthesize it? I can just farm it. Get a group of goblins together, make them breed like crazy, and kill them off slowly.
Was that a stop that I heard
What?
from Lou?
No, I said like Lou, like was fully like being German efficient about everything. It was just waste not one, not let's slash these all together, and like Zapar is just being like, you know what, this one is resourceful.
Yep. I'm gonna pick up another stone and cast a spell again to put a new memory on it, and I just say, if you think that should bother me, take a look at this, and I toss a stone over to Calypso.
Grab it.
Huh?
I catch the stone.
What memory are you giving her?
You see, from my perspective, of a small village, kind of a peasant village. You've never seen this place before, mainly because this place is long gone now. You see, Zapar is holding a large barrel. It's unstoppered, and he's walking through the town. And a liquid that smells awfully like oil is pouring out of it. And Zapar is whistling. Just and at like the 4 minutes and 50 seconds mark, Zapar casts Firebolt to light it, and the entire town is now on fire. And Zapar is laughing maniacally. And there's something to his laughter, but I'm wondering if the DM thinks that there should be a insight check to see if they can tell.
You know, I'm thinking that might be prudent.
Is that insight?
Yeah.
We're rolling insight.
Yeah, I don't think Calypso would pick up on it.
All right. So
I'm rolling insight.
yeah, to Calypso it just sounds like insane maniacal laughter. His vision
Ilra picks up on it.
his vision looks a little blurry though while he's laughing. Silra, I assume you're looking at the memory as well.
Yeah.
He's not just laughing. He's not just laughing. He's actually sobbing. He's kind of laugh crying.
I'm just gonna go give you a hug, like right now. Just
I just look. Sorry.
I say I'm gonna take the memory stone, and I'm gonna throw it at Zapar and say, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
That was the day I burned my home village to the ground.
It must have really pissed you off.
I told you the story.
That was just a bad Tuesday, man.
All it takes is one bad day.
Someone woke
Sorry.
up on the wrong side of the bed.
Nat, you good?
Out of curiosity, now that those two have seen that particular memory, does Luda Clankley pick up the stone?
Lou picks her up, and like I think between that and everything else, he's like there's enough memory to like start opening up the floodgates, and he's just like, Zapar, what the in the antisocial fuck is going on?
I just turn to look at Lou. I just say that again.
Zapar, what in the antisocial fuck is going on here?
Zapar is hugging Lou now. Because the Zapar a few seconds ago wasn't cursing.
I mean Lou.
Sorry, yeah, the Lou that was a few seconds ago wasn't cursing, so Zapar is like, he's back! And he just hug him and just, you're back! Yes!
Did I go anywhere? I feel fuzzy-headed, like everything's not quite fully there, but I think here?
I just say, and for the record, that memory was a very dark point in my past.
How is Mini Lou acting now?
Minnie Lewis just looks up at you guys, and it's like holding up the angry doll, and it's going like, how are y'all doing?
What did Minnie Lou say?
How are y'all doing? Y'all looking at me.
Say, Mini Lou, say the first word that comes to your mind that starts with an F.
Friend.
Okay, so we're not quite there yet.
I'm gonna look at Minnie Lou and I just say, what if I told you I think you're a fucking fuck?
Minnie Lou just like smiles, and then like for some reason is just like waving the angry doll in front of him. It was just like, I think that was very rude of you. And he's just like waving angrily that angry doll.
Alright, out of curiosity, where is the party heading as this is all occurring?
Good question.
I wanted to. Well, the problem is that I was not out of commission before I could have mentioned that. So darn. Well, I guess wherever the party is going.
I'm kind of following Zapar.
Initially, I just wanted to get us out of that shop, away from that shopkeep, because he was a little too interested in Lou. I just look at Lou and I just say, what's the last thing you remember?
I remember you were all discussing that there's some sort of problem with me, and then you asked me to put on some sort of necklace, and then things kind of felt fuzzy. I remember us talking, but I wasn't talking the way I normally do.
Lou,
Yes.
how do you feel about the idea of someone else owning you?
No, that would be. Lou looks kind of like sad at this, and is just like, part of me does want something like that because it's what I was built for, to be of use to someone, but I don't feel like that path is the path I should take.
Well, he seems to be mostly back.
How do you feel about gathering up teeth and eyeballs?
Oh my gosh. Have I been doing that?
Yes. And more recently, muscles.
Muscles? Oh my gosh. That's
From what we can.
Yeah, it started off as taking trophies from our kills. It started off as teeth, and then it went to eyeballs.
From what we can
that's re-
gather, your makers put some hidden programming into you so that you would do these things and not remember them.
I I vaguely remember something like I would approach the bodies and then I wouldn't remember what happened after I did that.
Ooh, I'm gonna pull
This
As
out.
is
you all are discussing this openly, you notice a mother and her child walking to the opposite side of the street, and a few other various locals kind of just starting to give you a wider berth.
I am going to quickly reach in and pull out the vial of purple goo I had before, and I hold it up to him. And I just say, "Can you see this?"
yes, it looks that looks very strange.
Because before we put that anti-scrying enchantment on you, you couldn't see it. So whatever this is, it's something to do with what your makers were trying to do.
Huh.
And I don't know what it
And
is.
Lou looks at it and is like, wait a second, and then he opens up like the bottom part of his stomach and there's like a vial similar to the purple vial there. And it's like, I was told that this is my waste disposal.
You're telling me I've been carrying around your shit?
No, I was told that, but it was different when I was looking at it before. It didn't look purple. It looked like just almost like a black box.
I'm gonna pull up a pearl and I'm gonna cast Identify in the liquid.
Alright. You identify the liquid. This liquid was created from the teeth, correct?
I
I believe so.
Alright. This is the potion of famine.
Why in the hell would they need to make something like that? Does the spell tell me? There we go. I hit a button. I'm turning my keyboard off for now. Does the spell tell me anything about the potion of famine or just the name?
That is a good question. You choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magic item or something other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them. Alright. Then that means that you learn that this is the Potion of Famine. This potion causes the imbiber to embody the powers of the Horseman of Famine. His presence causes food to rot at an accelerated rate, and people around him grow hungry faster. Whoever the imbiber is shall gain immortality and immunity to non-magical weapons and resistance to magic and magical weapons.
I'm gonna tuck this away.
However, it does require you to have a certain amount of the potion, and you currently do not have enough of the potion in order to actually activate any of that.
I don't plan to use it.
I'm just saying that you have like just the remnants of it, not like the actual potion. So it's not actually usable for you. It's just usable enough for you to identify it.
Gotcha. I'm still gonna tuck it away
why
because
would the-
it's evidence.
Yeah.
I say, Lude, would you mind if I got a sample of the stuff that's in you now?
Well, I guess, and he disengages the vial that's currently collecting stuff, and hands it over to Zapar.
I'm going to do another casting of Identify on the second vial.
This vial is currently designated as waste.
Okay, so they look the same, but they're not.
Actually, this one is brown in color. You did not catch a sample of the one that you suspect that he delivered.
Oh,
earlier.
well, that changes things entirely, because I was led to believe that the vial inside Lou was also purple liquid.
No, the currently is brown.
Okay, so then I wouldn't want any of it. I wouldn't have asked that then.
Okay.
Oh, and it's just that Lou knows that that's where that vial was originally from, and that essentially what he thought was his waste disposal unit is essentially where this material collects over time.
What was the name that you used for during your boot up?
LDC.
It was liquid dispenser something.
Construct.
Who first called you Lou de Clankley? Did you think that up?
Well, someone called me Lou, hey Lou, could you come help me pick this thing up, something like that. And I think they were calling for someone else, but my name began with an L, so I helped them out, and they didn't get scared of me, and so I liked that name, and I was figuring how to make my name sound like a name that people would have, because I'm a people, I think.
You are
You're-
people,
yeah.
and don't let anyone ever tell you different.
Your makers. It makes me wonder if they were actually the goblin, have reworked you.
It makes me wonder if the goblins did make him, are they working alone, or do they have a master?
I just think it's odd that the boot up name is LDC, Liquid Dispenser Construct. That seems like that doesn't seem very, and correct me if I'm wrong, that doesn't seem very much like a goblin.
And why create? And why create a Warforged to be the perfect bartender and have him collecting potion ingredients? Why not just make a Warforged that's designed for that purpose solely? It'd be far more efficient. This doesn't make sense.
I mean,
Can I-
Yeah, this doesn't make sense at all.
Out of character, can I just say that there's a great number of things about Ludiclinkly that just don't make sense.
There's a lot about the entire party that doesn't make sense.
Touche.
For starters, Silra accepting Zapar's betrothal necklace. He's a clear psychopath.
Yeah, and I also isolated myself in the woods for like over 150 years. I'm not the most socially aware person.
Yet Silra understands that
So-
Zapar's mass murder events were wrong.
I didn't say I didn't have morals and ethics. I just said my social meter was a little off.
All of our social meters are off
That's true.
because none of us have been really positively active in society ever.
Well, Zapar spent most of his life so far hating society, so the only
yeah, we have. You are the most experienced with people in general, in the sense of you are the one that most socialized with people out of anyone else in the party. I'm a newly made robot that, basically got emancipated at like 2 fucking years old. We have one loner woodsy type and another loner woodsy type.
that's out of character,
Who
right?
does drugs about it?
Lou, that's out of character, right?
Yeah, that's out of character.
Okay. I was gonna say, tell Zapar he's had experience socializing. He's gonna make you fucking cry. Because there's one memory that he hasn't, that if he shares, there won't be a dry eye in the fucking house.
Let's see. Lou picks up Mini Lou and is just like, now to fix you a little bit, and he like starts fiddling with the neck a little bit, and it's just like, Mini Lou shuts down for a moment and then reboots and is like, the fuck you did that for? Fucking finally, I mean.
I'm
And all is right in the world.
I'm gonna go up to Mini Lou and I just say, what's the first word that comes to your mind that starts with F?
Fucking finally!
Yes! Good job!
Right in the world again.
I'm gonna grab Mini Lou from
And then
Lou, and I'm gonna like set him on top of my shoulder. I'm like, you're hanging out with me for a little while.
Yay! I mean, like, he gives you the little angry doll.
I will take the angry doll, and it's just gonna go like in my backpack. That is my little memento.
And you shall treasure it for the rest of your days.
Don't say it like that. You're gonna jinx me. Zapar's
Zapar,
gonna
you do care.
Zapar's gonna die like next session. Now that you said that.
Zipar, you do care.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just don't like change. No, Zapar is not going to admit it while he's alive, but he absolutely does care. He will never admit it while he is alive. Dun dun dun. Anyways.
Oh, I was planning on going to a musical instrument crafts person.
Thinking about taking up an instrument.
Well, no, it's more for any points to Minilu. Something for him to do in the bar.
Oh.
Lou pulls out, like, from his chest drawer, a, like, penny farthing bicycle that's Mini-Lou size, except, like, the big wheel is a giant, like, cog.
Okay.
And it's like, I have an idea.
Okay, now we need to get him, what is the name of that puppet? We need to get him a costume, that puppet from, the Saw movies.
Jigsaw.
No, that wasn't the name of the puppet. I forget the name of the puppet, but it was something else. It started with a B, I think. Billy, maybe? I don't know. Anyways.
The puppet. We get it, though.
Fucking put Minnie Lou in that costume, have him sitting on top of the little bicycle.
Would you like to play a game?
We're playing a game now. Oh, I'm just imagining. Would you like to play a game? No, don't have time for games. I'm too busy.
Apparently its name was Billy.
Oh, it was Billy. Okay.
Billy the Puppet. Just looked it up, by the way. For
Yeah,
ya.
I figured as much. I knew
Anyway.
if I waited long enough, you would.
I am not that predictable. God.
Yes, you are. I knew that if I didn't look it up and waited long enough, you would.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because unanswered questions bug you as much as they do me.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, fancy pins.
I mean, they're nice. I don't know about fancy, but...
So, we're making our way to the music shop.
Music shop!
Yeah, we can make our way to a music shop.
I wonder if they'll have anything for Calypso to look at.
I was just thinking, run to the instrument section and find a magical instrument.
I'm trying to remember if Zapara knows any musical instruments. He does not. Zapara...
On the way to the music, Minnie Lou is just singing on Zapar's shoulder, like the most, like, completely, like, screwed up, like, swearing slur song.
Alright, so...
I kind of like lean over to Minnie Lou and I just say, how many F-bombs do you think you can fit into a 5-second greeting?
How the fuck are you, fucking fucker? I'm like, I would like to fucking talk to you more, but you fucking Frightful face is fucking frightening me.
Certainly
I don't think that's a very polite greeting.
certainly demonstrates the diversity of the word.
Indeed, it does. But it's not very polite. I gotta admit.
Since when has Minilo cared about politeness?
I mean, fair.
And Zapara doesn't usually care either. He cares about being polite when someone else has something he wants and he can't threaten them into getting it.
Mini Lou is just unrestricted id.
Okay. Alright, so, you're looking for a, music shop.
And I hate to do this now. Okay, with taking a short break right about. If not,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
not,
that's fine with me.
I'm cool with waiting a little bit longer. If y'all would rather go on a bit longer.
We can do
I
the
could
short.
take a second to
Yeah.
stop and use the
I'm good
bathroom.
either or.
Okay. 10-minute bathroom break?
Sounds good.
Sounds
Alright,
good.
we will be right back. I would say after these messages, but there are no messages.
Brought to you by Cuffco for all your cuffing needs. How about a fucking joke?
Is it me?
Fuck, fuckity, fuck, fuck, fuck.
My character single-handedly is making sure that we can never get sponsored. I think between the meat toboggan and the swearing, we can use TikTok language like schmilling.
I'm glad that everyone is, like, participating into this stuff.
The TikTok language, like unaliving somebody.
Right? That's kind of bullshit. Fucking TikTok. Or graping somebody. Yeah. How does one grape another person? Throw grapes at them.
Oh gosh, flashbacks to the whitest kids you know.
The what?
The whitest kids you know. They have a skit called The Grapist.
What does that do? What?
So in the skit, it is supposed to be a guy in like a grape costume, like a bunch of grapes, and
Okay.
and it was supposed to be selling a grape, like a grape flavored drink, and the mascot of the grape flavored drink was the grapist, and he was going to grape you in the mouth. and
Wow.
and basically it was just like a sales pitch of like one person was like, it kind of sounds like you're saying like rape them in the mouth, and it's like, sir, no, no, how dare. And then they continue playing the ad, and it's just like, I'm gonna tie you to the radiator, then I'm gonna go grape your mom and grape your dad. And it's, yeah.
Kind of disturbing.
uh Whitest Kid You Know is certainly a comedy TV show of all time. It's the same one. It's the same show that had Trevor Moore go. Did you know that it's illegal to say, "I want to kill the president of the United States of America"? It's okay for me to tell you because I was just letting you know. And basically, it starts going into a detailed way of the best place to fire a mortar launcher at the White House is from the roof of the Rockefeller Building. It's incredibly illegal to say. You can't do that. But what isn't illegal to say is that we have a group that meets under the Brooklyn Bridge at midnight. Password is Sic Semper Tyrannis. This is like late 2000s comedy.
Anyway, I am glad that people are having fun with this. So, out of curiosity, thoughts on that potion?
I am very
I
concerned.
I kind of want to get enough of it to use.
You just want the magical immunity or resistance and the immunity to non-magical weapons and immortality.
I mean, I'm as a nymph, I'm already basically immortal. I'm I don't die of old age anyway. Um, but the thought of taking this potion and drinking it with the makers of Lou's goblin makers around is very tempting.
Yeah, but then you have to pair that with the fact that you'll no longer be able to eat food because it'll turn to ash in your mouth.
Is the is the effects of the potion permanent or do they wear off after a while?
It is permanent. Yes.
Oh, I did not realize it was permanent.
Yes, it is permanent.
That that's kind of scary then.
I honestly love it. I love the idea that the teeth is what made like the famine one. I'm like, that's very fitting.
I'll give you two guesses as to what the eyeballs is for. And that's two guesses collectively.
I hmm. We'll wait for Zapar to get back to help with this.
Actually, you know what? I should probably only give you one guess.
No.
Because if I give you 2 guesses and you're wrong both times, you'll know what it is.
Dang it.
I think there's what, war, pestilence, and death left.
Okay, you got a 75% chance.
I feel like the tongues are for war.
My guess would be the eyes are for death.
Why do you believe the tongues are for war?
Because so many like wars have been started by a slip of the tongue. Also, it's on like muscle, so I figure it's something that would make you strong. Obviously, the eyes are for death because the death stares directly at you.
I do want to point out that there's yet to be one more item that has not yet been started to be collected. So
True.
that begs the question, what is it that you think that the 4th item is that you'll be collecting, which is indicative of pestilence?
Thumbs.
Anuses.
Kidney. The DM just furiously writing notes in the background.
Don't mind me. Don't. Just... Although the logic behind tongues being for war, that does make a lot of sense. There is a certain logic behind it that makes sense. I will say that. Whether you're right or wrong, I'm not going to tell you that, but it does make logical sense for it to be that, if it is. Why are you smiling? Why are you smiling like that?
Ashley, your mic is muted if you're trying to talk.
This?
I don't think it is.
It shouldn't be.
Oh, I thought I saw you talking and nothing was coming. So,
It's probably reading a text message that I just got to myself.
uh,
My mom sent a picture of what she got for my son for for Christmas. She got him a guitar pick holder because
Nice.
he's learning how to play the guitar.
Nice. So, we know that the eyeballs is for
And we're
the
back. Sorry.
Hi. So we know that the teeth was for famine. I want to get everyone's out of character idea as to what the eyeballs is for.
All right. So there was teeth, then eyeballs, then recently muscles, I think.
Tongues specifically.
Right.
So I said I think the eyeballs are specifically for death.
I agree with that.
Maybe true sight.
I think it's like on the theming of like the four horsemen of the apocalypse, though.
I'm gonna give you one guess each, or the like total, like for all of you collectively, because if you're going with the four horsemen and I give you more than one guess, we've already got the horsemen of famine. If I give you two guesses and you're wrong both times, that kind of narrows things down, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let's see. The horsemen are famine, death. What were the other two?
War and
Pestilence.
pestilence.
Right, war and pestilence. See, I can see the symbolism behind the teeth for famine, but I don't see the symbolism between eyes and death.
Kind of my thought on it is like your are your portal to the soul sort of thing.
Also,
And
they
and
put
when you die, the lights in your eyes go out.
All right.
There's a certain sense of logic to that, I will admit.
What are we thinking for the tongues then? I can't think of anything.
TK was saying the tongues would be for war, and I think I agree with them.
I go for pestilence.
Tongues for pestilence? Or
Yep.
eyes for pestilence?
No, I go tongue.
Tongue for pestilence?
What's your
Yep.
reasoning?
I don't really have it put into words. Just that, you know, um, a lot of things when it comes down to like, I don't know, something language, something, um, just like, you know, pestilence. I don't have a thought behind it. It's just that's what I'm going with. It's a gut feeling.
Regardless of the horsemen that they represent, I could definitely see at least one of the effects of the potion made with the tongues being the same similar effects as comprehend languages. Basically, letting the imbiber be able to understand and or speak all languages.
See that? I was kind of thinking the opposite. Having the speaker being able to cast silence at will.
hello.
Hello. Welcome back to the party. Can you hear us? TK?
Okay, my internet cut out.
Okay. Oh goodness.
What just happened?
It seems like my
It did it to me too.
Same.
seems the activity died out on us.
Yep.
Let me load into Roll20 activity here.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, neither was I.
Nor was I.
Alright. The activity should be up and running again. As soon as it finishes loading.
Alright,
So- We were just discussing the various potential effects of the potions and what each potion is potentially for.
I feel the tongue is language based. I feel the tongues are language based. Now that I think about it, what if it gave the user the ability to do something like inflicting some kind of babble condition? Like everyone around them couldn't understand each other. That would be a good way to start a war.
Indeed, it would.
Or the introduction of pestilence through disease of the tongue. Give everybody cold sores.
Alright, so, I'm gonna ask you to lock in between the lot of you, what you think the eyeballs were for.
I'm voting death.
I think the general consensus was death.
Death? Okay. I am gonna tell you that you're wrong.
No.
What about the tongues?
Would you be willing to tell us if either of our ideas are right for the tongues?
One of them is correct.
Okay.
One of them is indeed correct.
Alright, so it's war or pestilence.
In fact, the thought process behind one of them is so eerily accurate that I'm wondering if somebody's on a psychic wavelength
Given
with me. Or
given
been reading my private messages to somebody else.
given the DM's body language when I was giving my input on the subject, I personally am locking in my vote towards war.
I
Yeah,
was thinking.
I'm thinking I agree with war.
Is that the consensus about everybody? Okay. If I tell you the answer, you can't use it to metagame, okay?
I don't metagame. So,
I would never metagame.
Okay. You're correct. The tongues are for the potion of war. And
this would
your description of it is like almost specifically what I have already written down for it.
as in creates like a babble effect.
Yes.
Oh, dang.
Great minds.
I'm just like, how did you know?
I know everything.
Damn it.
So if that's the case, that would mean that the eyeballs are pestilence.
So maybe after if eyeballs are pestilence, then perhaps the last thing Lou will collect for death is hearts.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Well, right now I'm under the assumption that Lou won't be collecting anything so long as the anti-scry thing is on.
Yeah.
Because that's something that he was directly being made to do.
Was he, though?
Or was
That
it?
was my thing earlier. Do we know if he was actually created by the goblins or if the goblins just repurposed?
The other question is, was he actually
Or were there?
being controlled to do
Yeah.
that, or was it more like a subroutine in his programming, and the only thing they were doing was making him not remember it?
And controlling him to give the potion over to them.
If that's the case, he would still do those things. He just would remember them now.
He also
I don't
wouldn't
feel like
necessarily be
there's
controlled to give the potion back. Anyway, sorry, Lou, you were saying something?
I'm like, Lou doesn't feel like there's anything missing from him or anything like that. So I feel like, yeah, he would still follow the programming, but I don't think the blocks are there anymore.
Zapar's gonna kind of turn to Lou and just say, "Do you remember anything that you didn't remember before?"
No, not really. I just feel like things are starting to make more sense now.
Anyways, we were going to a music store, right?
Yes,
Yes.
we were.
Speaking of, as you approach a centrally located map of the town, to identify where everything is, you are able to identify a little flyer that seems to specify that there is a music craftsman who operates a small workshop outside of their own home, and it is located in area 12.
Lou confidently goes. By confidently, I mean not at all, because he's just had his entire world shaken. He's just like, alright, hello?
As you enter and say hello, you hear from a side room. Yes, I'll be right with you. Just a moment. Is everyone else following Lou into the house?
I am.
Yep.
As you enter the home, you notice that there are various instruments and strings, just kind of, and reeds lining the walls and hanging from the ceiling, and parts to musical instruments are just kind of haphazardly collected in places. Um, Very long, hollow reed like tubes are kind of leaning up against the wall. Various blocks of wood are just kind of scattered across tables, and it seems very disorganized and cluttered, very well lived in as you kind of look across this house. This person seems to be very passionate about the amount of tools and craft that goes into creating these instruments, and it doesn't seem like any completed instruments stay inside the house for any real length of time.
I'm like, when you got a moment, I'm like, there's an instrument, a very special instrument I would like to have made, and also my friend here would like to possibly commission a similar, well, different instrument.
As you say this, you see this dwarf come from the other room. Ah, yes, yes, an instrument, you said. What, do you have a name for this instrument? I do have schematics for quite a few of them.
Well, I actually pull out a schematic for my auto hurdy-gurdy that's powered by, like, Mini Lou's, like, penny farthing that I show him as well. And I also pull out from my, like, chest drawer a hand I've been making. I was making one to replace my, like, one that dispenses liquor because this one doesn't. Just because, like, to try and make myself more normal, but I decided not to do that. So I just have a spare hand. So I'd like to make a instrument that plays itself, basically.
I see the schematics here are quite advanced. However, some of the mechanics are a little not entirely thought out. A little basic. But
Well,
I
I'm
can work
not.
with this.
Oh, thank you. I'm like, and also my friend would like, possibly like an instrument as well.
Your friend? Where is your friend? Which one?
I wave.
Ah, yes. What instrument might you want?
I'm looking for a lute that I could use to potentially charm someone.
Well, that doesn't narrow it down very much. I mean, if you're charming enough a personality, you can use any lute to charm someone.
Magically charm them to be suggestive.
Ah, I see, yes. Unfortunately, this isn't an enchantment shop. I think what you're looking for would be better suited by the Enchanters Guild. However, I can build the lute. I do have those skills.
I send Mini Lou off with like one or two platinum coins and go to the enchanter and tell them that we're getting some instruments made.
A lute is a rather simple instrument. The most complex part about it is going to be building the body of the instrument.
Make the,
However,
make the lute indestructible?
I can't make it quite indestructible specifically. After all, a good fireball can destroy quite a lot. However, I can make it so that you are capable of dropping it or perhaps sitting on it. Maybe even whack somebody over the head with it. If they're getting a little bit uppity. But I can't make it quite indestructible, you understand, I'm sure.
You make it so that it's a, I had a lot of time to think about what kind of instrument I would want. But something I can have it be used as a weapon.
I could definitely reinforce it with some metal banding and give it the ability to whack somebody over the head with it.
How much would that cost?
That is an excellent question. Normal loots, you see, they're fairly simple and straightforward instruments, you see. However, what you're asking for is a little bit extra. Normally, I sell my loots for... Hold on, I gotta find it. For 35 gold. However, for the reinforcement that you're asking for...
Well, since we're both buying instruments, I'll be covering the cost, but do you think we could knock that down to 95 gold for that instrument?
Well, since we're doing so much with yours, I suppose we could knock it down to 95. However, your automatic hurdy-gurdy is going to be quite expensive in and of itself. It is, after all, very, very complex.
I put down a platinum coin, and then I also put down like the 95 like gold for her loot. And it's like, how's this for a down payment?
Well, if you're paying in platinum, I could call it even at 100 for the loot. As far as the hurdy-gurdy that goes, though, I was looking more toward, like, 4 or 5 platinum, depending on how problematic some of the finer details of it go.
Well, I'm like, and then Lou starts pulling out like small parts and stuff like that that he's been making and stuff like that. Well, here's to help get you started, and I'm also a decent craftsperson. I can help you with making it if that helps.
I do my best work alone, typically. However, these sprockets that you have, they do seem to be of a certain value to me. Tell you what. If you make me another dozen of those sprockets of varying sizes, I'll knock one of the platinum off from the price. Make it an even 4. Plus
Oh,
the... Plus if you give me the platinum for the loot. Total of 5 for the 2 instruments.
Lou puts down the other 4 and picks up the gold, so it's yeah, the total of 5 platinum. All right. Good to do business with you, and I look forward to these instruments.
I should have the loot ready but for you by... Give me 2 days for it. As far as the hurdy-gurdy goes, that's going to take quite a little bit extra time. A week later might be apt. Might be appropriate time.
I guess we'll have to come by here on the way back or something like that to pick up the hurdy-gurdy.
I'll look forward to your visit afterwards.
This town has been very accommodating. Far better than some of the Dust Ball towns we've been in up to now.
I was going to say, I think this is also one of our largest towns we've been in, too.
Of course they like us. We're spending shit tons of money here.
What I meant,
And we also...
what I meant was they seem to have everything we need.
Oh, yes, true.
And the workers certainly are competent.
Of course we're competent!
Relax, that was a compliment.
It is, after all, one of the finest crafters' hubs in this area.
It's the only crafters hub in this area.
Like I said, it's the finest! We bring the crafters from all over. Finest materials, finest crafters. We all kind of congregate here because it is so fine of an area.
I imagine it's quite expensive to get started up here, though.
Well, perhaps now, but if you've been here a couple decades, like myself, it was much cheaper back in the day, you see.
That makes sense.
Zipar, you just like it because you finally found your pearls.
I did, and I had the great pleasure of denying that bastard those pearls. Sir Cockham Hat will never see another pearl if I have anything to say about it.
And what evils might be unleashed because of your vindictive attitude?
He shouldn't be keeping them all in one place.
I mean, you never know what kind of evils are being held at bay in there.
I guess he'll just have to find a different power source.
Like, not my problem.
In fact,
I think we need to have an Uncle Ben moment.
In fact, I can think of one very effective power source. But first, I have to kill a certain lich. Yes, I am literally talking about using a lich's phylactery as a power source.
Now the question I have is, will it adapt?
An even better question is, will it blend?
And now I can't think of like Lich's phylactery without thinking of the chaotic good barbarian. Maybe I should just let you rejuvenate inside my bowels.
Oh,
Just
that.
have you just to see how it feels.
Yeah, I predict Zapar having a similar conversation with his father as the one witch making the potion of immortality. Just like, foolish boy, you can't kill me. Good. Zapar doesn't,
Things.
because Zapar doesn't want to kill his father. He wants to torture him.
All right. What are we doing now? Now that we've got these instruments ordered.
Sorry, what? I mean,
I would also like to mention that the party has not yet gone to the Countess to
I was literally about to bring that up. Let things happen organically, damn it.
I'm just okay. I was just trying to be helpful and remind people where everything is at.
let's see.
How
I
long
think
is it to the Iron Fortress from here?
How far is it? About a day and a half.
That's not really that far. We could just travel there the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, and we'd still be
Yeah,
back in
okay.
time to meet with. Forget his name. She,
Piccolo?
Sigh,
Sai.
because he sighs whenever somebody
That's right.
makes reference to his profession and the city from which he's from
And his race?
and his all grouped together like it's some kind of special thing.
No Mechian guard?
He prefers the term Gnomish Mechian Guard,
I like no Mechian guard
but
better.
yes, of course you do.
I mean, we could just call him a gnome.
Anyway,
He is a good gnome. He's a gnome.
I get it.
I would mention that the Helm of Teleportation has not been used recently, so therefore any use of the Helm of Teleportation, if you so choose to use it, would bring you to the Iron Fortress
So,
and then back here.
so we literally could just park the wagon, go there, and come back.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave Mini Lou there to
Yeah.
watch it.
But Zapar's
I'm
not.
just trying to help.
But Zapar's not ready to part with Mini Lou just yet. He just got the proper Mini Lou back.
Well, then I extra lock up the cart, put it in some bushes, and like I pay someone to watch it. It's like here's the equivalent of a year's pay. Watch my cart.
as you finish locking it up with the final like turn of the key, it suddenly makes two chirping noises. Boop, boop.
I'm gonna cast the alarm spell around the cart. Set to go off in my head should anyone other than us go inside the cart, basically.
Or move it.
Yeah, I'm basically putting it around as tight as I can around the wagon itself. Basically, so if anyone opens a door, it'll go off. If anyone moves it from where it is right now, it'll go off.
Okay.
I know we have someone watching it, but can't hurt to have a little extra security, even if we're probably not going to be gone long. There's no reason for us to stay the night there this time, after all.
Right.
I believe Lou still has it, right?
Yep.
I'd also like to point out that alternatively, you could technically take the cart and do it the old-fashioned way and be back in time to collect the loot and the Vulpine mask that was ordered.
We could, but we don't need to do it that way either.
No, you don't.
Is there a reason the DM wants us to hoof it? I think the DM has
really.
some random encounters that she's itching to do.
I was about to say, it sounds like it's about time for a random encounter.
I mean,
why don't we put it to a vote? Who wants to go on a little adventure, and who wants to just teleport there and back?
I mean, I don't
I
want
vote
to.
adventure.
I kind of want to adventure.
TK?
All right, we got two. Sure.
I'm abstaining from this vote so that there's actually a tiebreaker. Otherwise, it's going to be even if two of us vote one way and two of us vote the other way. I'm just
well,
going to.
didn't the three of them just vote for adventure?
I heard adventure from Ashley. I didn't hear what Nat said. It kind of cut out.
I said adventure.
Okay, so all right. So we got 2 for adventure,
We got 3 for adventure.
3 for adventure. So no
Yeah,
matter what
all three of them voted for adventure.
no matter what I voted, it was going to be adventure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so
Out of curiosity,
we made
what
your
were
vote
you going
nothing.
to vote for?
I wasn't sold either way. Both options had their merit. That's also kind of why I abstained. I was going to wait and see what they voted before picking one.
All right.
If we
sounds
do
good.
adventure, we get the chance for experience.
And it's can work out great for RP moments.
And it also kills some time so that you're not just kind of waiting around in town for your items to be crafted.
I mean, what's wrong with that?
That was
really,
kind of
though?
my thought. Is it gives us something to do.
I mean, it's a nice town. There's lots of things to do there, but it will get boring eventually.
But they all cost money.
We have money. Just currently not really a
We've
reliable
been
way.
spending a lot of money,
Just not currently.
and by we, I mean you and Lou.
But anyways, we have a lot of money, just not currently a reliable way of making more money.
I mean,
Speak for yourself. Lou's got an amazing job.
I've been
I can
making like
still,
a
still sing and dance.
That's true. Zupar could make money, but I don't know who would really want his services. I'm just imagining it just like going around collecting random corpses, reanimating them, and selling them off as slaves. It's like, and you don't have to worry about the ethical concerns about owning another person. They're not really people. They're just magically reanimated bodies.
Your tagline will be cracking open a cold one.
Oh, God.
Alright, so y'all want to be leaving town for a few days?
Sounds like it.
yep.
Alright.
Sounds like a plan.
So I don't need to use that alarm spell.
Yep. We'll be taking
Stay
the cart with
well, we might need it.
What's up?
Okay. Are you traveling through the forest at all, or are you gonna just kind of skirt around the forest on your way to the Iron Fortress?
which way is faster?
Can somebody say something? I don't hear anything.
Yeah,
something?
I can say something.
Hello.
Silra, are you needing to, like, reload or something? You're seeming a little bit frustrated there.
Okay, can somebody say something?
Hello.
How about
Something?
now? Can you hear us?
Okay, yeah, I can hear now. I have no clue what happened.
Awesome. So, are we gonna skirt around the forest or kind of cut through a little bit? Cutting through the forest, it's kind of a horse apiece whether you skirt around it or cut through, because the skirting around it is, you can travel at a slightly faster pace, but it is going to be a longer distance. While cutting through the forest, you do have to slow down to avoid the trees and kind of follow a slightly meandering path, but it would be a more direct route.
I mean, I could try to do like fireball, destroy the whole forest, and then it's not in our way.
No.
Now, out of curiosity, what do you think the Ent that gave you a part of himself as a wand think?
For the record, that was an out of character joke.
Uh-huh.
That
Still begs the question.
fuck him.
The next time
Alright.
you go to use your wand, it's not going to work.
That's out of character.
I personally vote to go through the woods, because that allows for forage opportunities to get new ingredients to make new batches of drink and alcohol and spirits.
There also might be mushrooms.
You know,
Yeah, and mushrooms.
We are totally dosing on mushrooms again. We're going.
We're
on a
overdue
trip.
for a mushroom trip.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship.
Zooming through
No,
the
we're going on a
skies.
trip in our favorite drunken fish.
yee. Lou pulls out road rations for everyone. All right, got biscuits and gravy for everyone.
Out of curiosity, does the kitchen function while in cart mode?
Yes, that part works. It just means we just don't have any chairs. We're just sitting down on like essentially kitchen equipment or like, well, the other parts of the bar. Like,
So legit, one of us could be in the kitchen cooking while someone's driving the thing. It's a camper. We
Yeah.
have a fucking camper.
Basically, yeah.
I'm like, since we're out in the woods, or have we headed out yet?
Yeah, so you'll be exiting Coneyberry, and as you do so, the guards kind of have the general sense of, y'all come back now, you hear?
That
Oh, we
Well-
will make plenty of business to come back to when we get. I'm like, we're just going off for a quick errand.
quick. We're gonna be gone a few days.
That's quick for this time, for this kind of like, travel sort of stuff.
Fair. Seeing how the guards are, seeing the guards' demeanor, I kind of whisper to the party, that is creepy.
I know we don't usually get warm of a, goodbye.
Do you
To be
think?
fair, most places we go, we've either disrupted whatever people were doing, or
Killed everyone
Well,
there.
you did that
Yeah.
here too.
We did that
Yeah, but
here
we-
I
too.
killing the mayor.
they don't know that yet.
We did that, but they don't know it was us. In fact, they don't know anything untoward happened. Except for what the mayor did. I believe that we did have him write a confession letter to what he was
Oh no,
doing.
Silver, watch out! Behind you!
I'm still playing my game.
Ellie. Refresh my memory.
Huh?
Refresh my memory. One of the things I had the mayor do was in his suicide note to confess to what he had done, right?
Oh, we decided to omit that part.
I'm pretty sure that
I don't believe that you had him confess to what he had done specifically with the Lich and the deal that he made with it. However, you did make him make confession of some sort to explain why he did what he did.
So the town now knows he was behind the disappearances. Right.
Correct. That he was doing some very untoward things, unsavory things with the public office.
All right. So yeah, no one's gonna look too deep into his death because it all looks legit.
Yeah, y'all did a very good job at that. I am honestly a little bit surprised.
I'm a little concerned
I love
at
it when
how
a plan comes
easy.
together.
I'm a little concerned at how easy it was for us to cover up what amounts to a political assassination.
What was that, Lou?
I said I love it when a plan comes together. A la A-Team.
Okay, Hannibal.
Just imagine me with a big ass cigar right now, just like.
Alright. Have we decided on a route through the forest, around the forest?
I thought we had.
Two of us are
Alright.
leaning for
Through the
forest.
forest.
I thought we had decided on through the
Okay.
forest.
Sounds good. Alrighty. Y'all approach the forest, and, you hear off in the distance, some bird calls coming from deeper within the forest than what you're planning to travel.
Do I recognize them?
You do recognize them. These are very similar bird calls to the ones that you followed around for a little bit, about a month back.
I'm going to make the corresponding bird call back.
You hear them again.
I'm gonna tell Nyx, bring me one of those birds alive.
I'm going to say it's not a bird, it's a person.
I say, Nyx, find me that person.
Nyx disappears for an amount of time that I'm not going to specify at this time.
I am going to.
It's
I'm going to look through Nyx's eyes.
is it
Are you
Robin Hood
gonna hear
again?
through Nyx's ears as well?
Yes.
Sorry, what was that, Silra?
Is it Robin Hood again?
No. Is the rest of the party going to continue down the track, or are we trying to figure out what this bird call is?
Technically, we can do both.
Can I do an investigation to try and find the source of this bird call?
If you do, it's going to be deeper in the woods. At least from your current location. Unless you specifically are trying to track it.
I'm specifically like the party's getting interested in, and like Lou's like has heard this before, so he's like, hey, I'll see if I can help track this down, and starts following along like Nyx's tracks.
Then this would be a nature check, technically.
Oh, then let me roll that instead. Fuck.
So you believe this to be just a normal kind of bird call, It's just kind of at an average kind of a call. A little bit eerie, but like nothing too spectacular. It kind of echoes around the whole forest in a way that kind of amplifies that eeriness, but other than that, you're not really noticing anything specific about the bird call.
I'll do my own check on it.
Okay.
Nope. I know
Yeah,
nothing.
same basic idea. It's a bird call. You're noticing it kind of scattered throughout the forest all over. Um, Nothing in particular stands out about it.
I'll sit there like, it's pretty. I like it. And I start mimicking it on my lute. Or no, this I would do on my pan flute.
I'm trying to remember.
Okay.
Nature is wisdom, right?
I
Intelligence.
believe so. Okay. It was one or the other.
Son of a bitch.
Wow. That yeah, so Nyx is very very confused about the entire situation. The the bird calls seem to be kind of echoing throughout the entire forest. The bird calls seem to the closer it seems that y'all get to the bird call's last location, the further away it seems to go. You're getting further and further from the path as y'all kind of follow the bird calls. Um, it's taking you around, like twisting and turns. Um, Almost as if it's trying to disorient you.
Hmm.
And Nyx has no idea what's going on. What's everyone doing?
Oh, Lou's trying to figure out what's on, like, where the source of this is, but apparently failing at it.
Oh, just real quick, my son just texted me saying that their concert is about to end. So I'm gonna go pick them up, so I will be driving.
Okay.
All right.
Be careful driving. And we understand that you won't be actively on your phone. Will you still be listening in and being able to chat?
I just won't be able to do my own roles.
Okay, that's fine. Silra, what are you up to?
I'm trying to call like the bird sounds, um, and try to listen out for various things.
Okay. Um, can I get a nature check from Silra? Also,
Yeah.
is Zapar specifically using Nyx as his physical conduit following this, or is
Oh,
he
no.
also following? Oh no! Oh god! We had 2 crit failures.
In a row.
Oh god!
Yeah, Zapar was kind of staying with the cart while having Nyx go search. It was
Okay.
it was him trying to make sure that the party stays going where we're going, while also trying to find the source of this noise. But that's kind of out the window now.
All right.
So I guess now Zapar will try finding the noise himself.
Lovely. Lovely. Alrighty.
Better than Nyx did.
It is better than Nyx did. So we're gonna go ahead and have Zapar reunite with the rest of the party. Can I get an Arcana check from everyone?
Oh no.
Will you roll it for me?
Yeah, I'll roll it for you.
Look, I just punch things. I'm not smart.
I just smart things. I don't punch.
Zapar just Arcana is whole purpose of being wizard.
All right. Zapar, Lou, Calypso. You all notice that just as Zapar is reaching the group, there appears to be a boundary, kind of a shimmery aspect to this portion of the woods. It just so happens that Silra, oblivious to this, has walked through this shimmery section of the woods. This kind of an iridescent glow to certain trees around it. And the bird calls are coming from deeper within the shimmery section of woods.
Can I grab Silra before she walks into the shimmering area and try to stop her?
Yeah, I can roll your dexterity there.
Okay.
Silra, do you want to let Calypso catch you at this if she rolls high enough?
Yes.
All right. So yeah, just as just as Silra is about to traverse into this shimmery section of woods, she's half caught between this boundary, as Calypso reaches out and grabs her wrist.
Be careful, it's shimmering over there. I don't know why.
Do you think it could be like an illusion, like hiding something?
Zapar, with your Arcana check, you are able to identify specifically that this is some kind of entrance to the Feywilds. Calypso, you suspect that it could be an entrance to the Feywilds. So do you, Lou. However, Zapar, you have read extensively about this, and you know for certain that this is an entrance to the Feywilds.
I'm gonna poke just my head through the barrier.
As you poke your head through the barrier, you are greeted by a small sprite that flutters right in front of your face. Can I get a dex check from you? Yeah, so, this sudden appearance of this sprite in front of your face, makes you stumble backwards and fall on your butt.
Shouldn't that have been like a constitution check to see if I could keep my wits about me? Or a wisdom save?
Sure, we can do that.
So which would it be?
Let's do Constitution.
Alright.
Can't just let me have my fun, can you? Wasting your criticals on something as innocuous as falling flat on your butt.
Yes, it would have ruined the next things I planned to have Zapar do. It would have destroyed any aura that Zapar would have in this moment.
You and your damn aura farming, God.
I want to pull out the Treant wand and point it through the barrier at this fey creature. And I just say, if you're trying to help us, explain very quickly how. If you're trying to fuck with us, back the hell off, or I'm going to burn everything you know to the ground.
How do I know if I'm trying to fuck with you? I don't even know you.
Where are those bird sounds coming from?
Bird sounds? I don't know anything about these bird sounds.
Losing my patience.
Patients are in hospitals. I don't have any of those around here.
Listen, can you... Mini Lou is still on Zapar's shoulders, like,
Yep.
listen, you little fuck. You're going to give us some straight answers, and you're going to give them fuck us now. You're going to fucking give it to us now, you bitch.
Rude. I don't think I like talking
could
to
you please tell us what's going on, you bitch?
I suppose that is better, but frankly, I still don't like your attitude.
Cast Fabricate.
This is a...
Okay. Lou, what were you about to say?
Well, that was Mini Lou saying that, and he's like, but like Mini Lou is just like, hey, I think, you know what? Fuck it, and he just like leaps onto the fake creature and is just like, tell us everything we fucking want to know. And Mini Lou is made out of iron.
I'm gonna have Zapar, roll a Constitution here in order to determine if you're able to fabricate these around the sprite quick enough.
Constitution?
I'm hoping Minnie Lou acts as a distraction.
Dexterity.
Dexterity? I was gonna say, Constitution doesn't make sense.
I didn't think I said Constitution, did I?
You did.
Did I? Well, the sprite won. As you attempt to create these restraints, you are able to create them. However,
Basically, picture the wood of the trees turning into like ribbons as they're reaching out and trying to wrap around this sprite.
right. You're just not. You are able to make these restraints. However, you're just not quick enough as the sprite kind of flies around quicker than what you're able to make the restraints with. And it just dodges. Lou, can I get a dexterity from Mini Lou as well?
Okay. I'm getting like around 10 every single time.
Alright. So Mini Lou is able to jump onto this sprite that is floating around and is able to do a takedown. Zapar, if you'd like to, now that Lou has taken this sprite down to the ground and recast the fabricate.
I am going to recast.
Now that
I am going to recast the fabricate spell. This time, I specifically want the wood to basically like dig into the ground and come up like almost like a pair of hands and like clamp down to hold them onto the ground.
all right. Can I get a strength from ya?
How does
Or cuz they're going to try to bust out from the restraints. So I'm going to have you, or would this be against your spell?
it would make more sense if it was against my spell save, which is 18.
Yeah, let's make it against your spell save. And they fail at busting free, so they're struggling on the ground. Out of curiosity, is your restraints also restraining Mini Lou?
I
It's
would.
fine if you.
They probably would have, yes.
Okay.
I just say, sorry, Minnie Lou.
That's fine. I'm like, I got a good hold of this bastard.
Unhand me, villains!
Why is there an entrance to the Fey realm in the middle of these woods?
I live here.
That
You're
doesn't.
entering my home.
That doesn't explain anything.
Where else would the entrance to my house be? Do you want me to just up and move because you don't like it?
You created an entire interdimensional gateway just so that you could go back and forth between your home and the human world.
Do you not put a door on your home?
Yes, but the inside of my home and the outside of my home typically are on the same plane of existence.
I mean, we are adjacent planes. It's technically the same plane.
And this isn't because you like luring people into your home for any reason.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Why would I want to lure people here?
I'm gonna search his home.
You're entering the Feywild? Fully now?
This is his home, right? Not just out in the middle of nowhere.
I mean,
Is my question is
do
it
you look
is
around?
my question is it a proper home or is it just some field somewhere?
I mean, there are trees around. It is still a forest.
I'm gonna look around to
Um,
see if there's any actual signs of this being a structure.
Well, you do see a door on a tree.
Suspicious. And what is that? I point towards the door.
That's my home! This is a tiny creature, by the way.
So you have a physical door leading into your home, but you needed a portal to the material plane.
Well, yes, some ingredient.
Mouth off to me again, and I'll start with your home.
Out of curiosity, what is Calypso and Silra doing right now? As this is going on.
Nat, you with us still? Ashley?
Can I hear what Zapar and the Fae is saying?
I'll allow it, yeah.
I'm gonna tell Zapar, I'm gonna say, we did kind of intrude on her thing. You don't need to threaten us.
Excuse me, if this seems incredibly like Faye trying to lure people through a portal so that they can eat them, or worse.
Eat them? What kind of Kabbalistic kind of nightmare creature do you think I am?
A Fae, which as far as I'm concerned, is the same as being a devil.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, Zapar's just a little racist.
How dare you? Creature of evil! Begone!
You're right, I really should be getting going. Good luck getting out of that.
Hey, what about me? What about me?
what is Lud Clankly thinking about all right now?
Lou is getting like essentially slightly distorted feed from Mini Lou, and is just like, oh no, oh no, oh no, and then like starts stepping through the Feywild like portal. How does this pixie react to seeing a larger version of the thing that has him pinned down?
I knew you people got large, but goodness.
Nah.
All right, now, hey, Zapar, are we trying to intimidate this thing?
I think you're succeeding.
It insists that the portal here was just for its own convenience to get things from the material plane. But I've seen fey traps in books.
Hey, Mr. Fairy thing, quick question. If I eat anything from here, am I gonna get trapped?
You expect
Why would you want to?
you expect the fairy to be honest?
Well, see, that's where this next part comes in, and I grab a hold, like around the wood that's like encapsulating it, and like, and I don't quite try and pick it up because it's still like nailed down to the ground, but like I'm holding it, and then like suddenly my jaw opens and it's like the full blender mode.
Faye incapable of lying?
Technically, Fae are
Yeah,
incapable
I
of
thought they
lying.
were. Yeah, I thought they were incapable of lying. Just, really good at not telling the truth.
Telling the truth.
Should I roll for intimidation?
Perhaps with advantage, given everything that's happened so far.
Listen. I already know that you're not a good person.
Who are they pointing at?
The sprite is. The sprite is pointing directly at Zapar. Specifically by looking directly into Zapar, almost as if they're looking into your soul.
My soul's not there.
Ooh, what about me?
You're good. You're friendly, generally. You have done some bad things in your past, but overall, you're net positive.
Lou like closes the meat grinder mouth and just goes like, "Wait, what about me?"
You're a wild card.
That's
No idea about you.
That's accurate.
I sense no beating of truth within you. But then again, I don't really sense a beating of anything within you.
No, mostly just clicks and clacks.
And the pumping of fluids.
Nyx, at
I'm
this
like,
point,
Lou's kind of like an organic being. He has squishy organs and stuff that move around inside.
Nyx at this point hops up onto Zapar's shoulder, looks at the Fae, and just goes, meow.
You're mostly benign. However, you You do have the capacity to do evil as well. Granted, that's mostly because you're master, but I mean, yeah. Got a problem with it? Scratch a tree. Just leave my home alone.
Nyx is going to go over to his home and start scratching a tree.
Silra, what do you have to say about all of this that's happening?
So we I might need to catch up just a tad.
I thought you dozed
You
off
were
a
out
bit.
for a little bit.
Basically, this is this phase home. It keeps a portal right near its home for ease of access to the material plane. But Zapar is a little racist against fairies and thinks that this is actually a fey trap meant to lure in unsuspecting travelers to their dooms.
With my time in the forest, would I recognize a fairy trap?
I think you would. Give me a nature check real quick.
Oh no, fucking nature again.
I know, that's the one I'm not good at.
None of us are good at it, apparently.
Yeah, so, you've spent enough time in the forest to be able to identify a, fey trap, and you are convinced enough that this isn't a fey trap, specifically.
Specifically. Gotcha. So is
Not saying that it can't act as one if the wrong person falls into the Feywilds through this portal. However, it's not specifically designed as a trap by the Fey. If that makes sense.
So we essentially just broke into somebody's yard and started threatening them over nothing.
Basically.
Oh no, this fairy's up to something.
Are you saying that in character?
Yes.
How dare you!
I'm gonna stow the wand and pull up my sword and
You come to my house!
and point it at his head and say, I could be more daring.
You come to my house, you threaten me. On multiple levels. And I don't even know why you're here!
In the time that we've been talking since, how much damage has Nyx done to this poor fairy's house while scratching at the tree?
There are scratches along the bark of the tree. And for God's sake, would you stop scratching at my house?
I just say, you told Nyx to scratch a tree. Your house just happens to be a tree.
I said leave my house alone. There are other trees to scratch. Does it have to be mine?
Apparently.
Alright, Zapar, I think we can let this little guy go and
Oh, So I am going to start getting progressively more and more angry at Zapar for being racist against the Fae, since I just double checked I am part Fae.
Drama.
Technically so is Zapar.
Yep, changelings are technically part Fae.
So I'm getting more and more pissed at Zapar as he's insulting Fae in general.
So Zappa is one of them self-hating kind of Fae. I say, fine. If we hear about any of the people of Coneyberry going missing in the woods, though, I'm coming knocking on your door. And I'm going to cast Fabricate again to release the wood restraints.
Why would people from Coneyberry go missing?
We're just very protective of that place because they do good business there.
But why would I be blamed for people going missing?
Because people have been going missing there, and we stopped the last person that did stuff like that.
I specifically said if they go missing in these woods.
How am I supposed to know if they're from Coneyberry?
Well, then just don't nap anyone, and that'll solve it.
The fact that you specifically were asking how you would know that they're from Coneyberry makes it sound like you do plan on kidnapping some people.
Why do you assume that I'm gonna be kidnapping people? There are bears in these woods. What if they get eaten?
That brings
If
up
they get eaten by a bear, suddenly I'm to blame for their mishap?
Oh, don't worry, we'll question the bears too.
Getting bears. And I thought I was silly.
You're literally a fairy. You should know very well that there are magics that can be used to communicate with animals.
But why would a bear care about talking to you?
I would give it no choice. Kind of like what I did with you.
You're being very rude, by the way.
Alright, Nyx, that's enough. You've done enough damage. Nyx just walks back over very proudly, sitting by Zapar's leg and starts licking off his paws.
Not even going to mend the damage, are you?
Lou starts repairing the damage left by the cat. It's just like, listen, I don't know why Zapar went off the cuff like that. I just came to support him because I'm like, sometimes he's right about these things. So, but here you go, and it was like just fixing the, like, buffing out the damage from Nyx.
Of course I'm right. Everyone knows fairies are troublemakers.
Hey,
I'm a sprite, not a fairy!
That's still a type
What?
of fairy.
Look, cojones on this one.
Cojones. That sounds like a lovely name.
Honestly, sounds like a good name for a drink.
Oh yes, I'm like, yeah. You know what? I think I'll whip up something. I'll call it cojones, and like Lou starts mixing up like essentially Fireball whiskey and like strong vanilla and like some other tastes together, and he's like, "Here we go. I call this the cojones."
Don't forget the
And he
nut.
offers.
Don't forget the nutmeg.
Oh yeah, it has nutmeg in it. Actually, it has a couple different like seasoning in it.
It's
So he offers like a tiny shot glass to the Sprite.
it's a bit nutty.
I'm just imagining this little being like the size of like Milu, so to him like a shot glass is like a bucket of alcohol.
Alright. Between all of you,
To use my shape shifting. To use my shape shifting. To take on the appearance of Alistair. Have you seen this man?
I knew you were evil. And I won't be answering any more questions. Be
Oh,
gone.
really? No,
Oh no.
doesn't the Velvet?
Oh no, Faye. I will actually kill over this question. You'll either answer me or die.
Just listen, little guy. Just answer a question. I'm like, he's serious about this.
I know of who you are.
I take my usual form again. You know who I am. How could you possibly?
Well, you just shapeshifted into your normal form.
That's not my normal form. This is.
Any proof of that?
Any proof that you're not a conniving people snatcher?
Do you see any people who have been snatched around here?
To be fair, they could have been eaten or used in a potion. There wouldn't be
How would I
any
have gotten them
evidence.
into my house? Have you seen how tiny the door is?
Well,
Do you see a cauldron out here anywhere?
well, you're right. They would never fit it through that door in one piece. Back to my question, Fairy.
Does anyone have anything to say about this interaction thus far?
Lou doesn't want to get involved with this any more than he has to.
How about Silra? Silra seems kind of out of it right now.
You know what? Funny enough, if you think about it, with the exception of Lou, every single member of the party has Fey ancestry. because elves are descended from fairies.
I'm gonna ask him if he knows where to find some good mushrooms.
Mushrooms? That's what you want to know? You're not going to question why the one that just turned into a lich is questioning where he is, who he is, why he is. You just want to know about mushrooms. Mushrooms.
She wants
This
to
one
know.
is only interested
She wants
definitely who you.
Sorry.
One at a time. Let's start with Lou.
Listen, this one is only interested in mushrooms. This one is only interested in finding his father. So I'm like, it's definitely not that person. And also, and I point at one of the stones of memories. If you want, you can just touch one of these, and you'll be able to like see a memory from his perspective.
One of the ones that are incorporated into your body.
Yep.
I am not touching any part of your physical form. Thank you very much.
I am going to pick up I assume there's stones laying around somewhere. I'm gonna try and find one.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast this the Helmor's memory vessel on one of the stones that I find. This time, it is going to be the memory of Zapar torturing torturing the village elder, in which he found out who his father was. And he's gonna hand that to the fairy. Take this.
The sprite takes the stone into its hands, and over the course of 5 seconds, kind of understands the memory. What is the meaning of the? I still don't quite understand why you're trying to.
That lich that
You're not him.
I am his son. Let's just say Father and I have some catching up to do.
Last I heard, he was in his library.
Where?
I don't know, somewhere around here.
It's
not like I seek him out.
It's near
He's even worse than you are.
It's near Coneyberry.
My son's calling me. Hold on. I'm gonna have to get off for a sec.
Okay.
Great. Well, we could take a short break.
We could.
We could, although I think we're already losing Silra, if not already lost Silra. And if we take a short break, we might just in fact fully lose Silra.
Actually, a short break might help. A short break might help prevent that. Actually, if Silra actually gets up and moves around a little bit during the break.
I'm not getting up.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fair.
Good thought, though.
You don't need to use the bathroom, or maybe get a drink.
Think of Niagara Falls.
Nope.
Go pet
Niagara Falls. Flowing water. Always flowing.
Go pet a fluff ball, maybe.
as your mushrooms go, though, I hear there's some strawberry and cream ones that
There-
aren't quite far from here.
There's strawberry and cream mushrooms?
Are you a little lad who loves strawberries and cream?
No, I just never heard of those kind of mushrooms.
I bet they make a fine alcohol.
I'm thinking a smooth liqueur.
Oh yes, that would be lovely. Strawberry and cream liqueur. With
So his
Personally, I use them very fantastically in creating a longevity, helping my potions, having storage longevity.
oh, so they have antimicrobial abilities. That's good to know.
So just so I understand, though, his library is somewhere near this forest.
In terms of the Feywild, yes. I mean,
Oh,
everything's kind of relative in the Feywild. You understand, I'm sure.
Indeed.
Alright. On that note, I think we have to be done for this week.
okay.
I hope everyone had fun.
Oh yes.
We got
Picking on poor defenseless fey creature.
Yeah, Zapar, what is wrong with you?
You know what's wrong with Zapar.
And again, I think the
The
better
more
question
apt
is,
question
what isn't
is-
wrong with him?
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
It's like, you know what's wrong with Zapar. You know his backstory. He's fucked in the head.
Yeah.
He has trauma.
Same, but then again, shame.
Sapar doesn't go to therapy about it.
Zapar never will.
That's what his Zapar is relying on Silra for.
So far, she's doing a good job. He's almost a person. Almost.
Alright. Well, at 3%, so I'm gonna have to wish you all a good night.
Yeah, we're getting off here as well.
All right.
Thank you all for joining. It was lovely having you all here.
Oh
hope
no,
everyone
somebody's
had
getting
fun.
off.
And for all of you watching at home,
Fun.
we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Hopefully.
Um,
Hopefully.
Oh, this is actually a great time to mention this. For our game, we will be taking. So yes, mid-November there will not be any D&D streams. I will make up for that by doing more gaming streams that month, and well, those months. If I remember.
And we usually pick back up sometime in January.
Yep.
So, looking at how November is playing out this year, the 8th and the 22nd would be the days that we would normally convene. The 22nd is the Saturday before Thanksgiving, directly before Thanksgiving. Would we be able to make that, or do you think we should just cut it off after the 8th?
I'm gonna be in the
It
woods.
should be
that
where
weekend.
we end.
Okay, the 8th?
Yeah, the
Kinda.
8th should be our end point for this break.
All right, so cut
Okay.
off after the 8th of November.
So the next session
Yes.
would be the last session that we have for this year.
Remember, remember the 8th of November.
All right.
So yeah,
I hope everyone had fun.
we will.
Hope to
I
see
did.
everyone in 2 weeks.
We will see you all in 2 weeks.
Yep.
After that, we will be going on a hiatus until when was it again?
Until
Sometime in January.
sometime in January, yet to be determined. We'll figure that out
Yep.
after.
We'll let you know for sure in 2 weeks. Until then, stay wicked, everyone.
Bye.